pretty rough, guys. Pretty. We should have taken profits. That's we should have with our positions. That's what we should have done
Uh-oh.
when we had them.
Uh-oh.
When we had them, we should have taken it.
That's what
No, we
my
have
friend was
definitely
always
been
saying.
going through a pretty strong pullback here. Let's look at BTC. I know we're not trading Bitcoin, but where Bitcoin goes, the altcoins goes, it all kind of,
All market.
the market, right? The market, the traditional markets, Bitcoin follows that, altcoins follows Bitcoin. It's kind of a fun
Train.
dance they all do with each other. Yeah. A big train wreck is what I'd say right now. So yesterday we had this very terrible, terrible day. And today we're really hoping that we are rebounding after that one, right? Because if not, we're gonna cut our small losses and we're going short. Okay, we're going to 28K. We're
We're gonna
getting
get here
close
first.
to really not looking very good at all. But we still have pretty positive momentum on the daily here. 4 hour, we are still in an overbought wave here, so we have negative momentum coming down, but we have already come down quite a bit. This giant wick here, so the signal, right? This could have been it, right? We could have done the pullback already and exhausted that, but there's still definitely room for it to come down more, guys, right? Um, so it's looking like cloudy with a chance of some thunderstorms. You know what I mean? So I mean, I wouldn't, coming down, consuming this wick is the total possibility. Um, it's just let's check out our yeah, we have trend line here. Let's pull out our handy dandy trend line.
Pull it out.
So it's still following this first trend line here, right? It's rejecting off of it essentially. See, yesterday it broke down, and this is when everyone was freaking out on Twitter, at least, right? Yeah, yeah. It was like, oh my goodness, we are. A lot of people probably went short, blah blah blah, which could be a reason why price comes up. Get those shorts liquidated. Um, but we are still holding that trend. Okay. The next trend, if we do end up breaking that I'm definitely going to be shorting, because then I'm looking at this area down here. Oh, down here. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes on Bitcoin, because if we could get the market a nice day today, and maybe it does, right? Maybe over the weekend, right? Market makers want to bring the price up and get it into the range where we want to be over the weekend, kind of type deal. Um, but yeah, you don't for Bitcoin here, right? It's under the 50 EMA, rejected off of it. You don't really want to see that. But we
Yeah.
do have a potential nice W forming here if we could break that, you know. So yeah, it looks rough. We've had a couple of bad days, but it not entirely that bad, but I'll keep an eye on it. As far as our positions go, let's go check out all the red. Right now, still
Ouch.
Luna is doing pretty good, but our worst one here, near, is down 23%. This
We
one
all
I
need the bag.
almost so we have a couple. Okay, so I did also here. I'm kind of jumping on, but I did open a short yesterday on SHIB, but we'll get into that in a sec.
Oh.
But yeah, here on near, guys, we are approaching our get GTF. Get the fudge out of here stage. Yesterday I was watching. I was like, if we print a red, over bot signal, I might switch this and get a short in, right? But where's my long position? But so here we entered this bad boy right at the top. You gotta love that, you know.
Mhm.
Um, so I mean, we haven't, and I was like, okay, we're gonna bring it down here. I don't want it to get any bar. I don't want it to be closing underneath this wick here. Okay, when it does that, I'm out and I'm going short because then there's a good chance that we could be coming down to this level here. But to me, it looks like we're definitely in a range here. So we're just coming down, and one of the downsides of doing with the strat is what we're doing is we're doing directional trading and arranging market, which is not very smart. Honestly, we shouldn't be we should just be playing levels right now in a ranging market. So that's the reason why we're definitely struggling, because right, what we should have been doing, right, what I would recommend, right? But see, this is what I'd be doing on the lower time frames. Not you. It's just different on a daily. Okay, but here you have, right. You'd put in orders somewhere around here, somewhere on this wick, because right when it wicks like that, you got to be saying, okay, there's that at price action happens so fast. There's probably still some orders left down there, and that's just looking at the charts. That's not looking at anything like looking at limit orders, that kind of type deal. So putting in orders here would probably be good spot to buy, seeing as how we're in this range, and then take profits somewhere up here or up here. So anyways, it's yeah. So when you trade the daily on this kind of strategy where we're really just using the kimono wave and we really aren't doing too much levels on this, basically we're just going to hang tight while we have some dusty bags, and see if it hits our stop losses. And if it hits our stop losses, which is here, or if this prints, I'll probably get out and maybe open a short. Why not? This is kind of, I actually, doing back testing on like the just doing the daily and stuff overall, right? If you stick with the rules, you'll come out with the profit, right? You will get losses, you will sell some trades for losses, but it's part of the strategy. You're not going to get every single one. It's just, what happens a lot of times with people's psychology, they're like, they see this and they're like, oh no, it's gonna hit the 50 and it's gonna come up. I'm holding. And then the price comes below the 50 and they're like, okay, it's gonna hit off of the support here, and then we're gonna go up. And then it just keeps going. And they're just holding this dusty bag, and then they sell for, or they get liquidated, right? We're not doing that. Cut our losses small, and then it's all about small wins, small losses, big wins. That's what it's about. Anyway, so near keeping an eye, right? None of our positions yet have been in a position where yesterday where I'm like, okay, I'm selling right now. But today that might change as we go on.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Oh,
Monday
dang.
I'll catch you all up on where we are on
Mhm.
our positions. This will be an interesting weekend.
Gonna be a busy
Um
weekend for Maddie.
Busy weekend. Yes, busy.
Glued to
Busy
the chair.
weekend. And I mean, it just hasn't, the market really hasn't moved much at all. The only one that's been moving is Luna, which is the only one that we have right now that's in a decent spot. Let's check out Luna. The other one I want to check out here is our short. But yeah, so here, doing pretty decent. We're stuck in this range right here.
Yeah, I wonder if that's gonna be a
Every
little ledge on the way up there. Hopefully.
Yeah. Boop, boop. I think if we went to 4 hour, let's see what's happening. Yeah, I mean, not too bad. I mean, let's see what happens. You basically there's a big red vector candle, and the 4 hour price comes back and reclaims it. Right. Whenever there's a vector candle, price likes to come back to that zone. We do have a lot of vector candle zones down here. We do have vector candle zones up here. So it's really a question of which zones are we going to be taking first. Right now, It looks like, it's likely that we could come down more, but at the same time, VWAP looks like it's trending up, just hovering there at the 50 line. Nice green money flow wave here on the 4 hour. So things don't look too bleak. Up here on the 1 hour, however, looks like we're getting ready for a little retrace or some sort of downward momentum. Maybe price just hovers around the zone. Look at all my drawings here. It doesn't even make sense.
It's getting crazy.
Yeah. We could be hovering around this zone while we get a nice little wave down. Do we have any bearish divergence? Not really. Not quite. But this isn't like right. You do see momentum going down here. We get this. We could be seeing lower lows actually.
Mhm.
So I am going to be watching Luna. Like maybe it's a good time to take profits, right? If I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to take some profits now. I don't know what's gonna, However, the daily, right? We're not trading the 1 hour, right? We're trading the daily, so we're going to hang in there, right? Because the pullback could just for the daily, right? The pullback can happen here. Maybe the daily closes here, but then tomorrow, it's a nice leg up. It we're trading a daily. Just gotta be patient.
Breathing my opium.
Yeah, take your hopium, everyone. Take it in. Let me show you. Let's see. We got a short. I think our short last I saw was it's up. The short is up. All right, so shorted SHIB last night. Now, why did I short SHIB? Well, I was almost going to short a lot of them last night, but SHIB was the only one that ended up getting the overbought signal here, and I just saw this giant green vector candle in this zone. Just looked too tasty, I think, for market makers to resist. So, yeah, I'm seeing price for SHIB coming down to this level somewhere around in this zone. And then I'll probably be taking some profits on that one. But we'll see how this one pans out because, yeah, I mean, it's kind of on its own trend line here, if you wanted to call it that. Yeah. So, exactly, right? Taking profits around here, probably going to remain, maybe, not probably, I have no idea. I have no idea if it's going to or not. Stay with the trend and bounce up, and then we'll see if we can break this strong. This is for SHIB. This is one strong resistance, huh? Right up here. This is
Strong
the one to break.
resistance.
Boom. It just like price wants to skyrocket through it, and then nope, gets rejected. Nope, gets rejected. So come on down here. Let's get more longs, right? I would love to start taking some longs on SHIB here, right? Get ready to take some profits up here. So this is a pretty strong range, a bit bullish range, really, because we have an ascending triangle coming up here. So yeah, so that's how SHIB is. So I was like, all right, let's short it for this leg down. Let's see what happens. And so yeah, we'll see. Maybe like on some of these other tokens, I might be seeing some short opportunities. But with the daily, you do have to see. Like when we started this, it kind of I knew when we started this, we're pretty much diddling in the middle, which I say never to do, because we're diddling in the middle of the range, right? I want to see. I really, if I had my choice, I would have got started this to see the price come down to the bottom of the ranges, right? Come down here for this and then go in. But that's life. We're doing a dang old show. I can't sit
That's
here and decide
life.
when. Yeah,
That's what people say.
so I'm like, let's get in this. So yeah, it's so right now. That's why I'm holding right now, and then I'm not, like I said, I'm not anticipating a major reversal in price or anything. Definitely taking in my hopium. Although there are signs that yes, we could be seeing the bottom right now from this little retrace, and we could see some pump, or it looks like it could be pretty crappy. As Tara said, it's pretty spicy.
It's gonna get spicy.
It's
Let's
spicy.
hope they're right. I hope that Tara's right.
Oh, well,
You
it's
know,
spicy in
they are
so
the
many
Bitcoin
other ways.
masters.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
just check out Ape real quick. Ape, you
jeez.
had that one day that was just
Whoa, I'm
pumping.
getting some whiplash looking at that.
Yeah, just reclaim that real quick. Got this one in yesterday, today so far. I mean, on a daily, you could be saying, "Hey, we could be getting an overbought signal, and we could be seeing some lower prices here." The thing is that we are about to hit some solid support here, right? So we could be rejecting off of that if we start going below it. Um, yeah, I mean, we have this trend here that we're following. So what I'm gonna be watching to see how it responds to some of these levels here, because if it breaks this level, it could just bounce off here, like right. It would make kind of sense to bounce off a level around here, somewhere around here. Yeah. Anyway, so some confluence is happening with Ape over here on where we think the price could be going, and where it could be bouncing off of. I mean, yeah.
Confluence.